I wanted to do a try-on of the pieces that I got from the Tibi Fall Fundamentals collection. So a little bit of an intro. So typically Tibi does the Fundamentals collection launch first for any season. That's because their whole the concept is that you get the fundamentals first and then you see in the collection what you might want and what are the holes in your closet still. And their collection is usually more pushed in terms of the designs, like it has more of the weird things. And then the fundamentals, they're pretty much the same stuff that they've had, but they might change the colors a little bit, or they might tweak a little bit of details or new prints or stuff like that. So I am more, so here's my experience. You're either more of a fundamentals person or you are more of a collection person. I am more of a collection person because especially now after having bought Tibi for a couple of years, I do have a lot of their fundamentals, but still they keep releasing these fundamentals sometimes that I don't have. And I have this policy of not buying multiples for the most part. Like I don't like to buy the same thing in multiple colors, except like one or two exceptions, right? But somehow I still end up liking stuff in their fundamentals. So I tried on a bunch of stuff. I'm keeping, you'll see what I'm keeping. This set is one of them. I have sent back what I'm not keeping already. I don't like to keep it for too long anyway. So I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have. And if you want to see the list of what I'm keeping, I had posted a note with the list. And then also it's in my chat. So you can, if you have another computer or something, you can go see and you can ask me questions about anything that I might not show today. But I'm going to show you what I'm keeping. I'm going to try it on. What I tried to do was I did quick try-ons to decide earlier. So I could actually formulate my thoughts in real time. Hopefully, I don't end up actually disliking any of what I kept, but I don't think so. I think the fundamentals I know really well. And then happy to answer any questions that you might have. So the first thing that I'm keeping is this set in Cedary. So it is a slip skirt and a cami top. This color, you cannot, that's the thing with Tibi Ring 3, 4 colors. It's just, you cannot see them right on the screen. You just have to see it in person. So what happened was they had a preview for Fall Fundamentals when they were in LA. So they did Style House where they brought a few things from Fall. And as I was walking in, I saw the rack and it was very dramatic. I literally stopped in my tracks. Actually, there were 2 dramatic moments like this with the Fall Fundamentals. But I literally stopped because I saw this color and I was just like, oh my God, this is such a beautiful color. It's some people have tried it on and they said they didn't like it on themselves because it might wash them out. So you might want to look at the color on yourself and see what you feel. But for me, it's so beautiful. It's actually looking a little bit more washed out than it actually is on the screen right now. And then your screen colors might be different, right? But it's their new cami design where it's straight across. I would happily wear a bra under this. This is a cup bra. I would also just wear like a tube top or one of those like nipple cover things, and either one is fine. The skirt is their slip cami skirt. So when I said I don't buy multiples, this is where I made an exception. I have their slip skirt in a black. So it is technically a multiple, but this black one, I feel like that's more functional. Like I can just wear it at any point. And this is a little bit more, it does something very different than the black one. The main confusion for me was to whether I should get the set or I should get the dress, because they also always make a slip dress in the same colors. So I got the set because I can wear it like this, where it's more like a dress. I can tuck it in and also I can separate them out. Also, the dress is longer. So the dress was hitting me like here somewhere. So it was more of a midi, but the skirt is shorter. And with the color, I just liked the short length better on myself. Honestly, there wasn't a lot of thought that went into it. I just quickly tried both on and intuitively, I just was drawn more towards the set versus the dress. So I ended up keeping this. Cons of this. One is this is made of acetate. So it's not a very durable fabric. So you know how Issey Miyake, some pants, they will say it's not for sitting for a long time. I wish Tibi also said that on some of their clothes because I don't have hips. I don't have curves. I am pretty like straight here. So there is, look, this is a size medium. And I know some people really like multiples. If that works for you, that's great. This is a size medium on me, and there is some room here. Still, when I sit, I actually raise the skirt a little bit like this and then sit, because you can feel the fabric stretching if you are like, so acetate is lining fabric. Tibi uses a lot of these fabrics to make their clothes for the modern look, and I like that. But the reality is, it's not like the most durable fabric. So there are people who talk about how the skirt either like splits or like stuff happens if you sit on it all the time. It's not, when you choose a size, make sure it's not tight. You want room in this skirt, basically, right? So for me, as I said, I don't have hips, I don't have a butt. So there's plenty of room, but still when I sit, I do this, and I've had my black skirt for 2 years and I wear it often and it's totally fine, right? But some people have had problems with it. So if you are someone who's more curvy at the bottom, either I would take a larger size so you have room, or just skip this. Don't get this at all. For me, it works really, really well. I just really like the color. Oh, the other thing is it's a little sheer. So let me step into the light. You can kind of see, not horribly so. I am gonna be okay wearing this. Like, I don't mind. But if you are working in an office that's very conservative, or if you care about that, I wouldn't get this, at least not in a lighter color. So this time they made it, and it comes in other colors too. There is a pink, am I making this up, and an orange. I should have checked exactly what colors it comes in. I thought, oh no, there's a yellow. There's a beautiful like yellow orange. That's the other color that it comes in. The pink was from the summer. So this color, I saw it and I was like, this is it. I don't need to look at any other colors. This is the one I'm getting. So I got this one. Here, you can see the sheerness. In terms of how I'm going to wear this, I'm going to wear it exactly like this. So easy. I can separate them out and wear them, just the skirt, just the top. Maybe I'll show you. The other thing is it dresses up, dresses down so easily. So the thing with Tibi slip skirts, what I like, it's not cut on a bias. So it's not cut diagonally. It's cut straight, which means it's pretty relaxed looking. Like, it's not sexy. Like, it's not cut like, you know what I mean? When things are cut on a bias, they drape on your body, which is a great look, but I don't like that look on myself. So I like this because then I can dress it up, dress it down. I can do whatever I want. So right now I'm wearing it with sandals. Super easy, super relaxed. If I wanted to dress it up, let me put on my feather heels and you will see what I mean. There you go. Very different look, right? Like, just by changing shoes, you easily can dress it up. And maybe I tuck it in if I do something like this. There you go. So very different look very easily. Now it just looks a little bit more dressed up. So that just means it's more versatile. That's why I like their clothes. I feel like I can wear them to work. I can wear it while going out. I can wear it to grocery store, whatever. So very easily it morphs into different things. But this one, it wasn't, like, I knew that. I know that about their slip skirts. The other things that I tried on that was similar. So I told you I tried the slip dress. The other thing that I tried on that I might still end up getting is the slip dress in a navy. I don't know if you know this about me, but I love navy. I love Tibi navy. It is beautiful. It's such a beautiful deep color. And I don't have a solid color slip dress yet from them or from anyone, to be honest. So that would be like, if I get that, that's what I would get. Like, if I add one more thing, I would add the navy slip dress. Okay, so that is the slip set. Sizes. I am bust 39, hips 40, waist, I don't know, somewhere in the middle. I'm not very curvy, so you can see. I have my fibroid situation right now, so that's something I have to accommodate. And then I'm 5'7". I think I'm long torso, short legs. I don't know for sure. I haven't ever measured. I think that's what's going on. And the sizes I got, this is a medium. They have, by the way, I do think they have made a more relaxed fit, because my other skirt is a medium too. And I think there's more room in the hips in this one than that one. So medium. And this is a size 10 cami. I also get 12 sometimes. It depends on the color or what look I'm going for. I could have easily worn a 12 too. But you can see this is not, like, it fits me just right. 12 would just have a little bit more room and more relaxed. Either one would work. Okay, That is the slip set. Now, let me talk a little bit about they are known for this. This is like one of their classic pieces, the asymmetrical balloon skirt. Hold on. Let me do it right so you can see the shape. Asymmetrical balloon skirt. This is the one that I've had for a couple of years. I had it in the folder because I tried it in a navy. Like I said, I love their navy. This is a black. I wanted to see if I like the navy better because then I would keep that, sell this. Honestly, wasn't different enough. I just didn't feel right doing that. I just felt like I don't know if I'm gaining that much or that much by just changing the color. So I'm gonna keep this and I returned the navy. So someone did ask me about sizing for the skirt, so I'll say that this is a size 12 short. It comes, I don't know if they call it regular or short, but it comes in two lengths. This is the shorter length. And I'll tell you why I did that. You know what? Actually, maybe let me put this on. I'll be right back. Let me put this on so I can show you sizing and talk about which size I took and why, because it's slightly different from what other people do. I'll be right back. Okay, so for this skirt, this is a size 12. The size that I just tried on was a size 10 because I wanted to see if my fibroid has shrunk enough that I should size down. Now, I was hoping that that would give me an extra excuse, basically. Let me open the curtain so there's light. I was hoping that would give me an extra excuse to get the navy, but honestly, it's not that big of a difference. And the reason why is I got a size 12 in this. It's because there is zero stretch in this. And while the 12 is loose for me here, like I actually would prefer if it was just a little bit more snug, it would be tight on my stomach. So the 10, it fit right, but it was just like snug on the stomach. So that's why I stayed with the 12, and I'm going to stay with the 12 for a little bit more. If my fibroid shrinks a little bit more, then I'll sell this and get the other one. But for now, this works perfectly. This is the shorter length. Like I said, the longer people prefer the longer one. I'll be honest. I think it's because the swoop of the longer then touches the floor a little bit more. So it looks a little bit more, I don't know, like maybe more elegant because when it's longer. But I wanted the fit to be how it's on the model. And obviously the model is a lot taller than me. And the model is wearing the shorter length. And the reason why, not because I wanted to look like the model or anything, that would be silly. It's because, in my opinion, when it's shorter, it looks more sculptural because it doesn't drape so much. My height is 5'7". So that's why I got the shorter length. And also remember, I said it's a little bit loose on me. Like, look, it sits, like the waist is very loose. It's just like the fibroid holds it in place, but it sits slightly lower than it would if you got your perfect size. So it's supposed to sit here. And that's what it sat on me when I first got it. But I like the length. It just looks, in my opinion, it looks more sculptural, the shorter length. But it's up to you. You can get whichever length you want. They came out with this skirt in a lot of cool colors in the fall. There is a yellow, like a mustard. It doesn't look good on me. I would never get the mustard, but which was a shock to me because I'm brown skinned. I thought mustards and golds look great on me, but they don't. So there's a mustard. There's a beautiful pink. Of course, there's the navy, but I chose to not get any of them because I have this. I don't need the same skirt in a different color. I would rather save that money for the mainline collection, which is coming soon. But that's the skirt. So in terms of sizing, the specific question someone had asked me, this is a 12. I can't fit into a 10. But because of my fibroid situation, the 10 is just a little bit snug on my stomach. Doable. I didn't have to struggle with the zipper or anything, but I would rather opt for the ease. And if the fibroid shrinks a little bit more, or if I lose weight otherwise, then I will size down and get the 10 in the navy. But otherwise, till then, this is okay. It's perfect. It's so cute. This is, like I said, this is another one of their cult classics, if I can call it that, because it's very easy to style. You can style it casually like I have right now. You can style it a little bit more dressy. It's very light. It doesn't get dirty easily because it's like their nylon fabric. It's just so cute. It's just a very cute shape. It's a good one. Okay, so that is the skirt. Now let's talk about the next thing that I'm keeping, which is their Stella pant. Let me show you. In the menswear check, I think they called it. So this one, oh, thank you for converting. I don't know what it is in like meters, but yes, 5'7". So the menswear check in the crispy nylon. I do not have a Stella in crispy nylon. I actually only have one Stella. It's the Doom Stella. I recently did a giveaway. I basically have those same pants. I had them in two sizes basically. But this is my second pair of Stellas. I got this because the print is so beautiful and the color, that's the problem. I wish I could just show you the color in real life because colors matter a lot to me. I'm saying the obvious. If you were reading what I'm writing, you can see I'm obsessed with colors. And it's like a it's not a black, it's not a navy. It's like a blue but a black, but just this beautiful. It almost looks like it's shimmering because of the texture. I don't know, it's hard to explain. That's the problem with a lot of their colors. It's a little hard to explain. So Stella is a big pant. There's a lot of fabric. It's wide-legged. It has pleats on one side. Let me put it on so you can see what I'm talking about versus me just talking about it. I'll be right back. So in this, I got a size 8. So you can see already, I have a 12 in the skirt, which, okay, maybe a little bit loose. Maybe the 10 could work. But this one I got in a size 8 and it's beautiful. So oh my God, I love it. It's so perfect. I am a big fan of wide-legged pants. I'm a big fan of long line pants, and the Stella creates such a beautiful long shape. So here you can see the pleat situation. So like I said, it's a lot of fabric. It has all of these pleats here. It has this. And then if you don't like the spoofing out at the stomach, like that might happen. I don't care. It is what it is, because of the pleats, right? But I do get my Stellas hemmed, because I don't wear a lot of heels on a regular basis. And if I have to think about what am I like, I don't like hems dragging on the floor. So I would get these hemmed. Let me show these with heels on because I feel like if I actually wear heels, then the length is perfect. But I'm not going to. These shoes went on sale. Not today, actually. These were already on sale, but they're good. These are just like regular pumps. I think Albert, it's what they're called. It's my only pair of black pumps. Like recently, I just got them because, you know, I feel like sometimes I've gotten dressed and felt like, okay, I need just black pumps, but I don't wear heels often enough to invest a lot in them. So on sale, this was perfect. Oh my God, this is so cute. Let me just tuck this in. Okay, let me back up. So I'm 5'7" again, and with the heels, the length is perfect for me. I would get them hemmed though. But can you tell? It's just that they're so light. They're perfect for travel. I can easily pack them. I am actually really bummed that I got them just this week and I didn't have time to go to the tailor because I am going on a trip next week and I wish I could take them. But if I go even today, my tailor is not going to return them for at least a week. But I wish I could just pack them with me because it's such a good pant to take on a trip. You can maybe, okay, you can tell the shape and the silhouette, right? But the color and how it looks almost metallic. It's not metallic. I think it's because of the um whatever it's called. The color almost like vibrates because of the print. So there you go. I will say I talked to Ketura, who's one of the stylists at Tibi. She is phenomenal. If you haven't talked to her, I highly recommend her Instagram handle. I'll put the link when I post this video also, but it's KETURAH.Tibi. You can do a styling session with her. It's free. You can just sign up to talk to her. By the way, most of their stylists, I think you can do a styling session with. It's free always. Um, but she was, because I happened to have a session set up with her to talk to her, and then I was talking to her about what pants I should look at. And I had already, like, I love these, and I knew I was going to keep them. And she's so good at knowing people and knowing their styles. But the minute we started talking, she was like, you gotta keep the Stella, the menswear Stella. And you might think that she's just trying to sell you stuff. She has talked me out of plenty of stuff too. So she's not that person. She's not someone who's going to try to just sell you stuff for the sake of selling you stuff. But if you want to buy something, she'll tell you truly what might be better for you. So it was just funny that she was like, "Oh, you have to get those Stellas." And I was like, "No, no, no, I am getting those Stellas." That was number one on my list. I'm so glad it worked out. My other Stellas are in the shiny nylon. So now I have the shiny nylon Stella and I have the crispy nylon Stella, which has a very, very different look, in my opinion. People might think that's silly to say, because how different can they be? It's the same pant. It's not the same pant. It's very different. Okay. I'll show you one more thing. If I wear them with sneakers, this whole outfit, I'm very excited about. So I would hem them. I would not wear it like this. They do weird things to accommodate the length of the Stella. Like sometimes Amy will do this and wear it as joggers. You can put like rubber bands. You can do all of that. It's just too much for me. I'm not going to do any of that. I am going to get them hemmed. But you can see, because of the nylon, apparently it stays. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to get them hemmed. I just wear them as the packs that they're supposed to be. As I say that, I'm like, that actually does look good. Maybe I will do it. Maybe I will take them and do that. Damn it. That looks good. With the sneaker, I actually really like it. With the green and this color and then the sneaker and then a little bit of skin showing, I actually really like that for the summer. So I guess never say never. Although it is rolling down now. So I guess I'll just have to, if I take a hair ties, then it's gonna stay. Or safety pins, either way. Cute. Okay. I think I talked about the size already. This only comes in one length, no two lengths, but that's fine. It's so easy to hem. My tailor hems it, no problem. If you are skilled yourself, I think you could hem it, no problem. It's a straight leg, basically, or a wide leg. Okay, and then anything else about the sizing? It's supposed to. Oh, so with the Stellas, it's your choice of where you want it to sit. I get an 8 because I like it sitting higher. Like I said, because of my fibroid, it's like right here, basically. I don't like waistbands pressing on it. So even the things that are supposed to be low waist, like this is actually supposed to be slightly lower waisted than where I wear it. I don't want that because it'll then press on the fibroid and that's very uncomfortable for me. So I get it, size down, if you can call it that, so that it would fit higher. So here's what I recommend. Their sizing is tricky, but it's very predictable at the same time. It's a weird concept because if you saw my video where I did a sale try on, all of the sizes were perfect. It's because I know the patterns of their sizes. So what you're gonna do is look at the size chart. They have a size chart for each item, which is amazing. On the size chart, look at the waist measurement, measure your waist. I just happen to have I just happen to have this here because I just sold something and someone asked me for the measurement. So I had pulled it out. But measure your waist wherever you want the pant to sit. And this looks so cute. Won't this look cute with a belt, by the way? This shape. Okay, I got distracted. But what was I saying? Measure where you want it to sit on your waist and then buy the size accordingly. So that's how you pick which size you want to go for. And it's then very easy because for this one, the other reason why I like it sitting higher is because I have straight hips. So what happens is if I buy something that is sitting here, it just slides down. Like I can just take it off without unbuttoning it when I go to the bathroom because I don't have like a lot of curves, right? So like this is where the curve is. If it's not holding here, it's not going to hold here. Then it just slides down because I don't have hips right here, right? So like this is it basically. Needs to be sitting higher. Anyway, so you got to look at your body, see where you want the pants to sit, measure it, and then get that size. That's enough on pant sizing. What next? It's kind of too hard to do this, but we're going to do it. The black gape. Um, This was a surprise for me. The reason why is because I am not a Gabe person. I'm a Charlie person. So they have two classic cuts of shirts. Gabe is oversized. Like, should I cut the tags? This is too much. But that to me is just like, yes, I'm keeping it. I am keeping it. So what I do, sometimes they have this thing that's for the buttons for the shirt. So what I do is I write on it what it is. So this is black Gabe. Easy. Black Gabe. And then I cut it off and then I save it so that if I ever lose a button, I just have to look at what it says on top. And or if I sell it and if I have it, I can easily just send that to the person, whoever I'm selling it to. And there we go. Okay. So where was I? Gabe. I'm not a Gabe person because I don't know. I just didn't like it. I have tried it on in lighter colors and I wasn't in love. The oversized shirt that I really like is by Sold Out NYC. It's like a big shirt. It's long. It just felt a little bit more formal than their Gabe. So I'm not a big fan, although it's like, again, it's another one of those cult classics which everyone loves. What I do like is the Charlie shirt. That's what I wore today. It's the slimmer shirt. This is the Charlie in a medium. That one is a Gabe. So can you tell? I don't know how I do this. Can you tell how? Hold on. Okay. Look at the width of this medium versus this. So Charlie is the slim one. Gabe is the larger one. Um, those are Amy's sons, Charlie and Gabe. Okay. But black, I tried it because people have been wanting a black Gabe forever. Forever. People have been requesting a black Gabe. They finally made it. Everyone is talking about the black Gabe. So I was like, okay, this is going to sell out. Sometimes I just like to try stuff on to rule it out in my head to be like, okay, no, I really don't like it. It's like training my mental model of what I like and I don't like. So I was like, okay, let me try it on because I was trying a box of like clothes anyway. I was very surprised. I'm keeping it because while I thought I didn't like the shape, I actually really like it in black. I think it's because the black makes it edgy. So it doesn't look, because to me, earlier it felt a little bit too casual. It doesn't feel too casual in a black. So let me try this on. I'll be right back. I actually think this was the outfit that I had on where I was like, oh my God, I think I need to keep this. Okay, so you can see it's big. It's a big shirt. There's what the back looks like. I love the back. I love this thing happening across. It has the ring, so there's a lot going on. But it just looks relaxed, but still edgy because of the color. So I ended up like even just this outfit, it just looks so chill and relaxed. And then there are all these things you can do with the Gabe. Um, they show styling. You can ask any stylist. They have all these bells and whistles. Basically, the way it's made and it's cut, so you can like tie it into a jacket. Like there is stuff you can do. There is like there's a bunch of stuff that you can do with it. Maybe I'll play around with it later. But I wanted to show you the main thing that I really like about it, which this I have always liked. So I'm happy now that I have a Gabe that I can do this. Wearing it backwards, because when you wear it backwards, the back, I think it looks really cool on the front. So let me turn it around and show you, because I'm so glad that finally there's a Gabe that I like enough to keep, because I wouldn't buy it only to wear it backwards, but this way I can wear it both ways. So be right back. Can you see? I just think it looks really cool. This hem, what would you call this? Seam? Whatever this is. This panel right across the chest is just really cool. So I would totally wear it like this. Sizing. This is a medium. Gabe is an oversized shirt. One could technically get a smaller, like I could have gotten a small, but defeats the purpose. I actually wanted the oversized look. Otherwise, I would just get the Charlie. So that's the Gabe. What else? Anything else about sizing for this? I mean, it's an oversized shirt. You can see what the back looks like if I wear it backwards. I think it's perfect. I think it works. It's a little, I mean, listen, I live in LA. It's hot here today, but it's still not hot as it is in other parts of the United States. But I can wear this in our summer. Oh, a back yoke. It's called a back yoke. Wow, that's really cool. Is it called a front yoke if I turn it around? That was really silly. But the back yoke, that's so cool. I really like it. I like how it looks. And then it's this pleat, right? So because it has this pleat under the back yoke, I just think it gives this elongation right in the front. So cool. Oh, it is the front yoke there. Okay, cool. So that's the Gabe. Amazing, amazing shirt. Like I said, I'm very surprised I ended up liking it. Okay, we're gonna now try on the next thing, which was overhyped. So you remember how I said that there were um two things that stopped me in my tracks. First one was that green set that I showed you. Then I was at the LA Style House and I was just changing. Um, and I saw this woman come in and she was wearing the striped, no, not the Dominic, I don't think that's what it's called. The pinstripe Winslows and the jacket. And I actually just stopped and stared at her. Then I realized she was an actress. And then I was like, okay, I feel bad because she's probably used to people staring at her. But I was not staring at her because she was an actress. I was staring at her because she was wearing this. And I was like, what is that? So Fana was standing right next to her. And I asked Fana, like, what is that? And she was, oh, okay, that's coming out in the fall. And I've been so excited about it. That's something I pre-ordered. It is, and I wore the jacket today. It is the pinstripe track jacket. So good. I have this in the blue with the white stripes. Um, and honestly, I don't wear it super much. So I might sell that and I mean, I am keeping this for sure. I actually wore it today, but I might sell the other one. I have it because that's my only casual jacket outerwear because I'm a blazer person. So if I'm wearing something that's super dressy and I want to tone it down, it is useful, but I don't reach for it usually. But maybe this takes the place of that. So pinstripes, and I'll try this on and show you all the bells and whistles. And then the Winslows. Um, I have Winslows in Active Knit with the stripes on the side, like the Adidas kind of look. And then I have the sweatpants Winslows. So this is going to be, and I also have the summer sweatshirting. I just really like the shape of Winslows, and it's such a good pant for travel. And I do travel a lot. And for wearing at home, going to work, it's just a good pant. It works in a lot of different circumstances. And it looks so good with the pinstripes. So good, in my opinion, because it's a very relaxed shape, but the pinstripes dress it up. And I am going to talk about the sizing. I know there were questions about that. Give me a second. Let me try this on. Also, I'm going to change the top because I feel like with the black, I actually really like the black Gabe with the Winslows, but you kind of cannot see details of the pants, right? So I'm gonna wear a contrast top just so you can see the details. And then this top is old Tibi. I was able to get it pre-loved recently. I've been looking for it for a while. And for some reason, the person who had it, they had never cut off the tag, which worked out for me, but it's surprising to me because I cut off tags so fast, as you can see. How heavy is the fabric? I'll tell you. Okay, so let me change into this t-shirt with the pants and come back, and then we're going to talk about the Winslow fabric, fit, all of that, and more. Be right back. Okay. So here we go. So this is their circular t-shirt. Ideas for the striped jacket. Yes, yes, yes. I will show that. Did I miss a comment? Let me just scroll. Okay. Awesome. So check this out. Oh my god, it's so cute. Is it just me? Are there other people who just love the Winslow pants? I feel like it's one of those shapes you either like it or you don't. I'm not a Calder person, I'll be honest, and people love Calders. I'm also not a squatty person. I'm learning. I'm definitely a Winslow person. Because look how cute, like the shape here. You can see what the legs shape is like, and it's just like the way it drapes. Let me talk about the fabric and the sizing. So this is active knit. It is the same. I know it's the same active knit fabric as the one with the stripes on the side. So if you have that active knit, it's basically the same fabric. It is thinner than the sweatpants, the gray sweatpants. It is thicker than the summer sweatshirting, but it's like pretty much like if you buy those Adidas sweatpants, the same knit fabric, it's basically the same thing. I know, yes, Team Winslow or Calders. Um, it's not super thin. So, for example, the trip that I'm going on, it's going to be hot there. And I wanted to take this and I will still take it for the plane, but I don't know if I'll be able to wear it there. Like, I don't, it works in LA. I don't think I would wear this if it's like, what's that called? The heat wave that's happening right now in New York. I don't think I will wear this over there. Um, Sizing. This is a medium short. So that's the other thing. Usually they recommend, and what people say and do is if they are, I think the cutoff they say is 5'4", 5'5", that if you are over 5'5", you get the longer length. I don't like the longer length on myself because it drapes too much. It's too much fabric. I like the shorter length in the Sids and the Winslows both because it's more sculptural because it doesn't pool at the bottom, right? So since it's not pooling at the bottom, you can see the sculptural shape a little bit more and it's not too much fabric. I find the long length to be too much fabric. Yes, thank you. I love it. I love it too. So medium, short is the size that I have all of my Winslows in. The other active knit, the summer sweatshirting, the sweatband, and this one. And it's great. The sizing is perfect. So I'm wearing it right under my belly. So my belly button is right here. That's where I'm wearing it. So it's perfect. And then what I do, because like I said, I don't like dragging hems. So if I have to walk, even though this is the shorter length, if I have to walk, like let's just say if I'm out on vacation or something and I have to walk the city, I will just um I will just fold it. So I'll make them even shorter, which is kind of dorky, but whatever. It's better than dragging the hems or like at an airport or stuff like that. It does have the snaps, so you can make the thing shorter. You know how Tibi has snaps on some pant legs at the back, so you can make the back shorter, so the back is not dragging. I will also do that if I'm going through an airport because I just do not want it touching the floor. Is the active knit Winslow's band comparable to the sweatshirts Winslow bands? The sweatshirt Winslow is thicker. Active knit is thinner. The fabric is very different. The sweatshirt feels like a sweatband fabric. This one is a little bit more athletic wear fabric. It's slightly thinner. Um, you know, it depends on your work. Someone asked, I have to repeat it because I have to remember on the rewatch, people don't see the comments. So someone asked, does it read really casual or can you dress it up for work? I got the pinstripes version because it doesn't read as casual, but ultimately it's active knit and it is this shape. So it's not like if someone's work is very, let me do this so people can see the actual shape. If someone's work is very formal, you might not be able to dress it up enough because ultimately the fabric is what the fabric is. But for me, it works. For me, like I can actually dress this up very easily. Let me show you. If I am trying to dress it up, I'm not gonna do the matching jackets, which I will be showing shortly. I'll just throw a blazer, right? So this is like even this, so cute. Like, look, I feel like this is Amy's uniform for fashion shows and stuff. Uh, like a large liam and some sort of loose pants and then one of her t-shirts. But yeah, like this I would wear to work very easily. So yeah, it depends on, like, I would say it reads less casual than any other Winslow, but ultimately it's a Winslow and it is up to mid. Okay, so that is this whole outfit. I'm really feeling it. Like even just this, so cute. Okay, got distracted. The jacket. The jacket, I almost did not keep it because I was like, I already have the other jacket. And then I talked to Keturah and she was like, if you have to pick one, return the pants and keep the jacket. And I was like, I don't want to return the pants. But she's right. I'm so glad. This jacket, maybe let me know if anyone wants to see a comparison with the other one, because I keep feeling like it looks so different from the other one. Where I think I don't need the other one still, but who knows? Let me put it on and then talk about it. This I got a medium. One key thing about sizing for this jacket. A lot of people size up for this jacket. I don't. And I will tell you why. It is because I do not have hips and a butt. So what happens is it has a two-way zipper, which is mega annoying to actually do up all the way. I just leave it done up fully on my other jackets because it's so annoying. Okay, here you go. So what happens is this band, see at the bottom, they are going for the cocoon shape. So hard. They're not going for the cocoon shape that they're so well known for. But because of that, this band at the bottom is narrow. So if you have a butt or if you have thighs, you probably want to size up. So they do have the measurement for the band on the site. So what I would do is I would just measure, like, I'm 5'7". This is where my hamstrings end, basically. That's exactly where it hits me. So I would measure around there and make sure that the size works for you. But the medium works for me. It's just right for me. And then I get that cocoon. Like, look how cute. The shapes are so cute. Pose for a screenshot. I don't think that was long enough. It's fine. So what's happening with the jacket? So it has these zippers. So you can take your arms out. It sounds like a gimmick, but this is so functional on an airplane because airplane, sometimes I'm hot, then I'm cold, then I'm hot again. And with the amount of traveling I do, it's so perfect to be able to just do this and your arms are out. Or you can leave your arms in, but leave in it unzipped. I like to do that if I just want to have a little bit of skin showing or have whatever, because I am wearing something long sleeved underneath. So if I just wanted that color to show, I could just leave the sleeves down. Do this. So cute. And then it has these two jackets, asymmetrical jackets with a zipper. So this one, and then this one is horizontal. But at first I was like, is that weird? But it actually doesn't feel weird with the arms in. Like, look how cute these shapes look on the side. Little Cookie Monster shape. So cute. Not Cookie Monster. What is that? The Pac-Man monster, whatever that is called. That shape. Okay. So that's the sleeves. And then, like I said, it's a double-sided zipper. So you can open it at the bottom too, which I really like to do. Here. Just such a different feel. So good. So it has the double zipper, like I said, which I really enjoy. It has a pocket at the back. I don't know what this, I think this is just there for. So someone on the Facebook group said that it bugs them because they're like, why is this extra pocket? And then someone said this use it to sneak things inside, like concerts and whatnot. I don't use it for anything, but it also doesn't bug me. I think it's just a cute detail. Again, I like the horizontal thing happening. It also has the back yoke effect, even though it's not a yoke, it's just a pocket. I know. It's really good. It's really good. The story is I wanted to keep it and I wanted to return it because I was like, okay, I have to draw the line somewhere. Then I packed up the box of clothes that I was returning to Hayes, to the St. Simon store. And then the next day I was at work and my husband was about to ship this out because he's the one who ships packages. And I called him and I was like, I'm so sorry, but do you mind opening up the box and like taking out this one jacket? And I sent him a photo to make sure he takes out the right thing. It's so good. And I'm so glad I did that. So That's the jacket. It's the exact same fabric as the pants. Um, it it reads with this weird friction. That's what I love about it. It is a track jacket at the end of the day. So it is casual. It has all these zippers. It has all of these. It's not a formal thing, but then for it to be in a pinstripe, and it's a very pinstripey pinstripe. Oh, that's the other thing. This pinstripe, I was actually surprised to see that. This pinstripe is more contrasty. It's a proper pinstripe compared to their Dominic pinstripe, the other one, the tropical wool Dominic pinstripe. It is a lot more subtle compared to this. This is a proper pinstripe, which I think works better in this fabric. The Harold Raglan blazer would go. Ah, I think it would. I think it would because I have tried on that blazer and it is this, it's the large checks with the thin stripes, right? Like it's the gray stripes. I think it would go. Um, okay, thank you, Karen. Yeah, I think it would go together. Let me show you something. I don't have that blazer, but I mean, imagine this, right? This is very different from the Herald check, but it's a similar idea. The shades, the shade of Herald is also a little bit. It's navy, but it's a little bit warmer navy. But you can see it's not gonna match, but it is gonna go together in that way. So they'll work together. I think so. And the shape of the Herald is very similar. Obviously, it's different. It's not a Liam, but it's an oversized. I'm gonna die if I wear them together. So by the way, because I hate the whole two-way zipper thing, I just leave them. Let me take it off. I'll be right back. I just basically leave it zipped up so I don't have to deal with it. What was I gonna show you? The Liam. So the Herald is very similar in oversizedness to, yeah, it's a very subtle plaid, right? So, but the Herald is like this, but shorter, basically. So perfect. I mean, the shapes go really well together. It's not going to match exactly, but it's going to look good together. Okay. That's the pinstripe set. What have we not done? I feel like I had one more thing because I counted and I had 5 things. I've done the skirt, top, pants. No, I had 6 things. What I have not shown you yet is the wilt jogger in the eggplant because I already wore it. Let me go find that, put that on, and that's the last thing that we can look at. Although there's something else too. Okay, I'll be right back. That's the last thing from fall. Be right back. Okay. So these are the wilts in eggplant. I just love this color. So let me talk about the size a little bit and then let me tell you my saga with wilts because I've had so many of these. And I still don't have any. I have one now with this. Okay, so this is crispy nylon wilt jogger. I am not the biggest fan of the tropical wool wilts that might change in the future. So far, I just find it. I don't know. I just prefer the Stella shape usually. I'm not the biggest jogger shape fan, which is why I was saying I'm more of a Winslow person than a Calder person. Although wilts and Calders are different. But okay, focus. The sizing on this is a medium long. I just said I usually go for the shorter shapes, usually the shorter lengths in most pants. But in this one, I know in this one, I went for the longer length because I like where it hits me. The shorter, I actually got both to try on. The shorter was, I don't think it was that short. I think it was here. So it was more of a jogger look, as you can imagine. This one, it's a little bit more of a pants but joggers look, and I prefer this. The other reason why I prefer the longer one is because oh, thank you. The reason why I prefer the longer one is because I usually wear them for travel. Now, if you're thinking how many travel pants do I need a lot. I travel a lot. I travel at least half the time, maybe more. in 1 year, then I'm home. So wheels, I like that when they're longer, there is no skin exposed because I can feel cold if there is skin exposed. So it's kind of nice. And then just the shape, I prefer this length. I have always had wheels in the crispy nylon because it's good for travel, the water and stuff. It just like rolls off the thing easily. I had them in a navy in the XL. That's before I knew the sizing, and it worked fine. It was a little bit loose, but it worked fine. But it was still like not the like I had to make it fit and make sure it doesn't slide. I had to roll the waistband twice basically. So then finally, and I had bought it pre-loved, thankfully. So then I was able to sell that, and then I got the large size in the brown from the Real because the brown is an older color, but I love that color, so I got that. I wore that a couple of times, and then what happened was I lost weight. So even that size, I was starting to have to like roll the waistband. So that's why I sold those. And then when I saw them I was thinking that maybe I'll get the navy again, but when I saw the eggplant, I just jumped on them because it's such a good color. Let me put on some shoes. Oh, by the way, I took these out because I cannot believe these are the Wilders. They just went on sale today. Um, they put them on sale pretty fast. I feel like they came out not that long, or maybe they did. Maybe I'm losing track of time. They are really, really good shoes. Like, this is probably my top recommendation from Tibi sales shoes. And I don't like all of their shoes, but this one is really good. Can you see? And it's padded. It's a good shoe. Okay. But you can see basically any shoe works with this, like really. So this is slightly pointed but flat. You can also dress it up. Actually, one of the days or one of the ways in which I wore my other Wills is literally with these shoes. This was with my brown. And then I wore a shirt on top, and that was like my date night outfit. It was so perfect. So you can dress them up too. Sizing on the Wilders, I have 38.5. That's my regular size. My sets are 38. My Wilders are 38.5. Some people said they size down. I did not. And it works just fine because it's pointy, so it works just okay. And then I size up in Granger. So Granger is 39. So if you are aware of a couple of the typical Tibi shoes, that's the sizing. Okay. So that is the Wilt jogger, medium, longer length. I don't know if they call it regular or long, but the longer one. And then this is the old t-shirt. Okay. Last thing I wanted to show you, and I posted a video clip of this in my chat, which I like to do to show quick reviews. But I did want to show you because it's a tricky one and it's on sale right now. It's the bubble short. Don't laugh that I bought it right now, but I had to because I wanted it for my trip, and I'm leaving on my trip before the next price drop is going to happen. I mean, there wouldn't have been enough time for me to get it, even if the price drop happens tomorrow. I don't think it's going to happen tomorrow, though. Who knows? Um, these are bubble shorts. Let me put them on because sizing is tricky, and I wanted to show these because I actually like them, and I figured that if I talk about the sizing, then you can be ready for the next price drop because I'm sure some of these will remain for the next. I shouldn't be sure. I don't know. It's likely that some of these will remain. Okay, be right back. Cute. It's so cute. So this is size 12 in the black Italian sporty nylon. When I tried on the shorts previously, when it was full price, I tried on a size 10, which technically fit, but it fit higher up. Like it fit me here. And this length, I don't love on myself. But if I size up a little bit, it sits lower and also it's longer. This length, I really like. There's just something about the shape and where it poofs. I feel like it works better on me. So this one is the Italian sporty nylon. It also comes in a Malbec color, like a burgundy, like my shoes, like that color. That's nylon, so it's gonna be less annoying the sounds, but also nylon fabric. And then it also comes in two cotton poplinish. Is it poplin? It's definitely cottonish fabrics in a blue stripe and a white stripe, like white with thin stripes or a blue with thin white stripes, something like that. They're all cute. The reason why I picked black was because it's just I wanted to get one of the nylons because I wanted it for travel and it's easier to travel with and it's lighter. And then the reason why I picked black over the Malbec is because I have a lot. I have a lot of that color. I also have a lot of black, but I don't have like a ring 3 short. So I just felt like, okay, this is going to be cute together. So you can see like I said, the sizing, I sized up. I would recommend you do it if you want a different look than what's on the side. It is Everyone is different. I don't want to say for sure, but what I like about this is the volume it adds because like I said, I don't have hips, right? So this is like it's funny, it's fun to me to wear something this shape because I don't usually end up having this shape in any of my clothes because my body is not that shape. So it's actually really fun to have something that poofs out here. And I really enjoy that. The other thing is I actually think this will dress up really nicely. I don't have I don't have a dressy blazer, but let me show you the Liam that I had just to show you what I mean. So obviously I can wear it like this pretty casually, but I am thinking about wearing this to an event that's coming up, like a more dressy event with a you know what? Okay, this looks really cute, but I'm thinking it still looks casual, right? Because this is a nylon blazer. It's gonna be worth it. Let me go and change, and let me bring the other blazer that I was thinking about, and let me show you how you can dress it up so easily. Be right back. Okay, so this is the tuxedo blazer. I'm not gonna wear this shirt with it, some other shirt, of course, but something like this is so cute. And then I would wear heels with it to dress it up. Let me just do the black pumps instead of the feather heels because the feather might be um, too distracting from you to be able to see the shape because it's feathers. But see how you can easily dress it up. And again, this is cotton. I wouldn't wear a t-shirt. I would wear like a nicer, dressier top with it. But you can easily dress up and look a lot more, not formal, but at least dressy. And then I could also just do this if I wanted to dress it up even more. You see? So cute. You can easily wear it out somewhere. Okay. Those are the shorts. I think that's all I wanted to show you all. Hopefully this was helpful. Um, let me talk about actually, you know what? Let me talk about the things that I did not keep and why not. I mean, the biggest reason is because you have to draw a line somewhere, right? I have a rule. Yeah, metallic heel will be so cute with it. I actually don't have a metallic heel to show you, but absolutely very cute. Okay, so the things that I did not keep. Oh, I was talking about the hanger situation. My rule is to not buy any new hangers. So usually what I do is if I want to get something, I think about, okay, is there something that's not fitting me? Is there something that I need to sell? And because my size is changing, there usually is something. But these were the number of things that I could get. And I still have at least 10 empty hangers for whatever happens in mainline collection. But maybe more. I haven't counted. There's a bunch. But okay. So I wanted to talk about what I did not end up keeping. Tropical wool Scotties. That was sort of a semi surprise that I didn't end up keeping it. So Scotty is the straight, slim pant leg. Like I said, I'm not much of a Scotty person anyway, but I was like, oh, okay, maybe in the tropical wool, it's going to be a nice formal pant. Like it's good to have one formal pant and it's an elastic waistband, so it would be comfortable. That's why I got them and I got them in a navy. I tried them on. Honestly, it's exactly what you would think. It's a straight legged pant. It looks great, but I already have one of those in black tropical wool, not a Scotty. I just have another pant, which is a straight legged tropical wool pant, and I don't need one in navy also. It just didn't feel that special. And again, I'm not a fundamental person in the same way. So I didn't keep that. And then I had tried on the double knit shirt. I actually really liked that. It looked really good, but it's comes in two colors: the navy and like this almost like this mossy green color. The I tried it on in the green. It was beautiful. It was so stunning, but I just don't really need another shirt. I have a lot of button up shirts. So it came down to, okay, maybe it reaches sale or someone sells theirs pre loved or something, but it looked really good because it was a nice long shirt, like their shirts are, and with the collars and everything. Do recommend for sure. That I tried on in a medium also. And then the last thing that I tried on and didn't end up keeping is the Techie Visco zip up hoodie. So I got it in the gray. They have had it in a black for a while. People who have it really like it. So I got it in the gray to try it out. I didn't end up keeping it. And I'll, by the way, of all of these things, I'm wondering if I should add the photos. I'll see. But it kind of doesn't matter. Like you can, you'll see the photos on the website. I didn't try very hard with the photos there. But the reason why I didn't keep it, the fabric is stunning. It's expensive. It's outerwear. Their outerwear is expensive. The fabric is stunning. It's very soft. It's very luxurious. The shape, you know how it's called a techie visco zip up hoodie? The shape is very much like a hoodie. I work in tech. To me, it's not enough friction or it's not that different or special from like the free hoodies that we get at work. That sounds really bad. It is good. It's a good hoodie. Don't get me wrong. It's because it has a drawstring at the bottom, so you can make it into a cocoon shape if you want to make it into a cocoon shape. It's just like that's not where I wanted to spend my money. It wasn't special enough, so I chose to return it. The Harry boots, I love them. I have them. Uh, I can go grab them. Hold on. Let me show you. I love them so much. I was running around my house and my husband was laughing at me. Um, Harry boots in the white. I wore them the day I got them. The very next day, I wore them to work the whole day because I just wanted to see are they actually comfortable. They are very comfortable. They didn't like. I didn't get any blisters. Like none of that happened. Um, Although I might need to sit down to actually put them on. So they are suede, and I got them in the white. Hold on. I got them in the white shade because the white is not uh it's not like a plain white. It has texture. Can you see? It has this nice texture. Also, they were sold out fast, but I do think they're gonna remake them. Because Amy had been wearing hers for a while and people have been asking her what that shoe is. So I bet they know that it's gonna sell out and they'll make more. Sizing, I got 38.5, my regular size. So cute. And it comes in a navy, it comes in a brown. I tried on the navy and this, and the white is just so special. I ended up keeping the white. Amy was wearing the brown though, which a lot of people also really love. And then it also comes in a shearling, like a darker brown with the shearling on the inside. But I live in LA. I'm not gonna wear the shearling a lot. So, and I wanted the white, so I just went for it. But it's so cute. I am gonna take these for travel because I can easily walk the whole day in them. Some people sized up in the Harry. I didn't feel the need to. They fit just fine. But the good news is these are not on sale, right? So, I mean, that's not the good news. But the good news about that is it's not final sale. So you can try on two sizes in. Although I know people don't like that. So I would go with your regular size if you don't have a wide foot or if your regular Tibi size is usually has a little bit of room as it does for me. And if not, then I would size up maybe. Okay. Hopefully this was helpful. Let me know if you have any other questions when I post this. I'll probably post this tomorrow just because I don't know. I just feel like I have to add a bunch of details about what I did, and um, maybe I'll do it tonight. If so, I'll do it. I'll post it tonight. Let me know if you have any other questions. I saw. I don't know if I'm so on Vogue.com. You can see the fall mainline collection. It's looking so good. I can already tell you the things that I'm super into. They have these pants coming, these jeans with zippers here, and it's convertible. So it converts into shorts, or you can just leave it unzipped, like half zipped. So it forms this like funky shape. Basically, I love those. There's a tuck jeans coming in, which I don't have a tuck. I used to, but it became too loose on me, so I sold it. They have a tuck jeans coming up with tie and dye bleached effect. So cool. They have a blazer which has zippers here, so the sleeves come off, but also you can leave them unzipped. I love that. They have this um like a skirt with this like very grungy plaid texture. It's in a green. I really like that. Anyway, I should stop describing this stuff. You can go to Vogue.com and see their fall collection. There is some cool stuff coming. It is all slightly weird. People were talking about it and saying they don't like it because it's dark. It's inspired by Antwerp, and it's just like a little bit grungy and a little bit dark. There's a lot of dark colors. So some people were not into it because it's not, you know, light and how their spring and summer collections were, but I think it's appropriate for fall. I'm into it. I know what I'm going to be trying on. Um, Let me know. Let me know if you have thoughts about fall mainline collection already. Otherwise, thank you so much again for listening. Hopefully, this was helpful. Have a great weekend, folks. Bye.